Hello there, YouTube. This is Sibbles and Bits back at it again with another Inkbound Daily. Today is the solo daily for November 2nd, and today we will be playing Chainbreaker for the third time in a row against Proving Grounds, Derelict Starship, and then eventually Cinder. That's who that is. Almost forgot who that was. Okay, so obviously, Inkbound devs have a favorite because I don't think we've ever had like 3 classes in a row, have we? I don't think so, at least. 2, definitely, but I don't think 3. And what a freaking run. Start with Chalice of Champions and Alchemist belt. Obviously, gives us Alchemy Set 2, which isn't the same as what it was previously in Season 2. It's a 50% chance for us to drop a potion every fight. But Alchemist belt gives us 50 Omni damage. Still feels weird saying that every time that we use a potion. And Chalice of Champions, of course, giving us 10 Omni damage permanently every time that we use a consumable. So we want to make sure that we're using those, and then that's also feeding into Paper Tigers. Enemies take 50% extra damage. We still have to solve for bosses, because they did exclude that from bosses. So we got to figure out how to do that without using Bleed, Frostbite, Poison, Bleed. I think that that's possible, especially with Omni damage. One thing that I've noticed with Chainbreaker is that they really appreciate Omni damage versus other classes that are kind of like, okay, I can do without physical, I can do without magic, and so then they just grab the respective sets. It's a lot easier for Chainbreaker that just go Omni damage, since it basically fills into their skills like twice. Like, not to the same effect as, like, say, just grabbing more physical power or more magical power would, but their buttons, besides their 3, which is absolute garbage, their buttons are worth enough that increasing both set sides of that button is technically better than increasing one side of the button. Now, of course, over the course of the run, that of course can change. As we saw last run, obviously they have a very interesting interaction with the fact that all of their skills are both magical and physical. More so, we were able to take Cultivate Purple Augments to reduce the cooldown, or not the cooldown, the cost of all of our skills, or all of our baseline skills, so that is, by 2, which made Runic Eruption, I believe it's called, pretty good. It's also notable with whatever the frick Dusk Dawn is. It's the candle. It's a purple tier, I believe. Really good. It's basically +1 will after the first turn, so long as you only use these skills here, because whenever you use any skill, it is going to be a physical and magic, so you're going to get both Dusk and Dawn. That's plus 20% power to both ends, and I don't know, that's pretty good. Somebody did put out a bug report, though, just so that you guys are aware. They found out because they went to a multiplayer seed, and it was Radical Rewrite. Apparently, Runic Strike isn't tagged as a basic binding. I don't know if there's just like a limit of tags or if it just got missed, but if you get Radical Rewrite on Chainbreaker, you're going to have a bad time. So you're going to have to figure out cooldowns. Anyways, Essence Aquilian, bonus pin cushion set on turn start, gain 2 spiked after defeating a guardian, increase amount by 1. Okay, whatever. It's something. Not sure that we really care about that, what with Paper Tigers in play. We're going to hope to not have to use it, at least. But with our single target, I'm feeling quite comfortable already. Versus Cinder, we should be able to kill a Cinder cultist without too much trouble. I appreciate that at the start there. Bramwell Dolos doesn't really do much for us. What other sets do we have here? We have Stargazer and Mythos. Future Willer will give us turn 1 here. It's also, like, pretty good. We can rack up a whole bunch of combo. I'm just trying to determine if that's settling for something, because we definitely don't want to settle. Thing is that I don't think a lot of commons are good anymore. All of them either got nuked from orbit or they got moved up to upper tiers. Like, obviously, Decayed Binding's pretty good. I do appreciate Ink Flat. Moss Spyglass is always a good pick. We'd like Scattered Samples here, but that's like 4 that we're looking for. Something with Shadow would be nice. Does Outlawed Works have that? No. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's settling to take a future Willer that was placed before us. Increase physical damage by... It's still something. I don't think that this is bad. This is not good because, well, the poison's going to hit once. It's going to deal 50 damage. So at least we got that, but we don't want enemies to hit us and then take poison damage because of Paper Tigers. So I think we're just going to go ahead and just increase our base damage. I still have yet to see a reason to take that 80 Quillings when I know that there's more Quillings to be had later. Well, that's notable. So let's get some combo over here. Not quite gonna do it. Hold up. Yeah. Well, hold up now. If we take this potion now, it's technically going to do nothing for us, but we will get the set... Oh, they buffed this again. And this now gains 20? Holy shit. I think we use this. That should give us enough damage. Yeah. Okay. So we got it. I'm willing to take a training weights here. There's also the possibility of Treasure Hunter being good. There's not a grinder here. Getting Treasure Hunter before we fight a treasure pot is something, but then again, like, okay, so if we get this, then we'd get 20 Omni damage total. Like, something's got to be done about Treasure Hunter. That's 20 Omni damage total. And we just got that from using one thing here. Like, granted, this is like a blue. It's kind of a run maker, but I feel like Alchemist pops off way much more than Treasure Hunter. Even if you're spawning an additional treasure pot at the start of each combat, assuming that that hits other combats. Like, let's say that you get this round 1, right? That is a total of 10 fights. This is going to get you 100 Omni damage. Quite a lot, right? Or you could just get 2 Shadow. Or, like, Chalice of Champions, which you definitely drop more than 5 consumables in a run. Like, again, that's not exactly apples to oranges, but I'm just saying, like, if you somehow got Treasure Hunter 5, it would only be 100 Omni damage. Like, come on. Anyways, let's get some physical damage, since apparently that's what we're dealing right now. I always love Verdant Seed. Getting maxed health is great. Do we necessarily need that, though? That's a good question. Powder Monkey Stockpile would increase our physical damage by a whole truck ton. We kind of do use movement, though. Like, that's... Why not? We'll try it. Get those sick gains. I really like Jinx. It's overall usually better than Eruption is. With, like, 2 stacks. Actually, I would say that, like, just 1 stack, 180 for 2 is much better than... Well, now we're looking at 300 for 3. So it's looking decent now that we've actually put, like, a ton of freaking damage into it. But otherwise, it's usually not doing it for me. This can also become good AoE clear, which is something that we kind of suffer with, unless, of course, Eruption is good, which I don't think it is. I'm willing to take Jinx here. It's been a while since I played Jinx. I like Jinx. Again, it's hard for me to gauge augments on this character, especially since I know they got a lot of, like, wimpy greens. So I'm trying to think about Jinx, but I'm trying to think about Jinx after the augment changes, and I don't know if I know a lot about Jinx after the augment changes. Because Jinx used to have a lot of wimpy greens, too. It's probably the Sea Breach, just to be safe. We're probably going to get better than whatever the heck would come out of that. Stats do exist? I think a random rare stat boost is less useful for us than increased rarity of all future rewards. How does that even work in a situation like this? I mean, if it up tier some Augs, that might be pretty good. The one time that I actually want to see Augs up tier? Or would buying a run... We'll take some Quillings. Unstable Brew is kind of disgusting. Should allow us to almost push turn 1 Lusk. Assuming that we, of course, just don't use it here. Of course you're on magic. Come on, man. Look at this. That's sad. Yeah, you know what? I'm doing it. Bap, bap. Bap, bap. Bap, bap. One of those two. Leave that on the ground. Looks good. We got tons of combo rolling right now. Bap. Splat. Brilliant. Which one's the AoE Jinx? That's not Dread Harvest. That one's the EC scaling. Of course, we always want Dread Harvest. I guess it's the one that's around you, right? Grim Vortex? That's what we want? Lightning Bolt is also good, like general AoE. Can get pretty good, especially for free. Shield Wall got a huge buff. Hello? 8 stacks of Spite? Okay. Be careful who you make fun of in high school, I guess. I also kind of like Smoke Bomb. It's always Smoke Bomb, isn't it? I feel like we shouldn't just take Smoke Bomb. Shield Wall obviously has the synergy with the fact that we have a single pin cushion. But I really don't want to give enemies the chance to actually attack me. I wish I could see what the physical amount did. That's probably a suggestion to make. Lightning Bolt into Jinx isn't a bad idea. Smoke Bomb also adds some AoE, but we kind of also have Jinx for some AoE. Jinx for a closer, maybe. I don't know. I don't freaking know, man. Like, Smoke Bomb into green bleed isn't good. Smoke Bomb into CDR. Like, right now, it's 93 damage. That's pretty good for the AoE that we get. Still not enough to kill, like, trash mobs. I don't think we reroll this. I think that we can go ahead and take Lightning Bolt. Yeah. Lightning Bolt will be fine. Swindlers? Okay. Really trying to make me do some freaky stuff, aren't you? Might honestly take the powder monkeys. We can grind. Swindlers isn't bad to grind. Gives us some DR. That's actually... 10 DR probably isn't good. Spike damage inflicts punctured, causing enemies to take plus 10% incoming. Okay, so that's in the damage taken category, so it's additive with paper tigers. Gross. I kind of intend to liquidate this guy anyways. Or do we just liquidate Alchemist Tool Belt? We unfortunately don't have anything good for Stargazer. All of our bindings deal damage. Despite what people may say about Jinx. Is this a reroll? Then again, if I take this Powder Monkey stockpile, grind it, keep the Powder Monkeys that we have until the end, we'd just be at 3 then. 3 is still something though, right? 3's kind of wimpy. Oh wait, no, we'd be at 3, we'd be at 5. Still pretty wimpy compared to how much damage we're getting otherwise. Yeah, I think this is a reroll. Now we're talking. Another Future Willer. We could grind this. Grind this. Almost have Ambusher 4. Seems like a waste, but... like, this thing could have been a blue, and instead we're gonna grind a Future Willer. Give me a Superior Vault. I want to see something good. +1 Will Reserve, huh? I feel quite confident in our damage, famous last words. So I think that's gonna go there. I really should use one of these. Holy taro. I'm here to fight. So I think I'm finally getting the hang of Chainbreaker. Like, obviously, there's a huge amount of that that's right here. But not the entire thing as Chalice of Champions and all that. And that's why we should have picked something up. We had a 50% chance to drop something. Harvester Scythe. Hold up. Do we have a reason to want that much health? Not sure. What's down here? Another ink plant? We have a grinder up here. We very well could go for Shadow. Seems like a waste of a Death Scythe. Like, since we'll have Vigorous, it really won't matter so long as we don't take damage. Because we will have, we will get enough Vigor to make up for it. Like, Shadow just feels so good on Chainbreaker. It's also just like Windmore. So... I think this might be a reroll. Hello? Full Alchemist. Ambusher 5. Why not? Let's re-roll this too then. None of these say Ambusher on it though. That says Ambusher. So now I can grind this one, have full Ambusher. Or Ambusher 6. My apologies. My apologies. And so then we get to keep Decayed Binding and Future Willer. That is a huge amount of oomph. Like an inordinate amount of oomph. And then, of course, this also gives us some pincushion, which is a little cute. Just a little cute. And we have more than enough money to make up for everything. Again, really think that that should be $750 personally, but another station grade klaxon would put us a little bit closer to, honestly, Nidus is about to make its money back. And then we can buy station grade klaxon afterwards. Can we? I don't actually think that's true. Anyways, I think that's the correct move. Because I think this fight alone is going to make back that money. Okay, let's do this. Problem is I really don't know how we're gonna... Because I phased you? That's an F8. That's going to be an issue, actually. All these enemies easily should have been dead, and now they're not, which is an issue. And I'm apparently just far enough away that I can't. Suppose I could take this. That gets me close. To get as close as possible. Okay, that solves that issue then, I guess. Oh no. Okay, that's all my fault. Guess we're gonna have to do something weird like this. We still can't get close enough. We're gonna take 8 damage. That is disastrous. All because that shock didn't work and we had to come down. That is upsetting, to say the least. This is not better than using our magic side, which means that it's probably not better than using our physical side. So we're honestly just going to beat you down repeatedly. Ambusher 6 means that we also get all of our juice this turn. I will use this for free. That tooltip's still wrong. Or the chat log. Let me make sure about that before I send that out. So our new total score was 880, and we gained just 6,000. I'm not actually sure that that is correct, because this should be worth 6,000. We gained 6,000. We didn't lose any points. It's not right. Oh, I don't know where I'm going now. F8, my apologies. Okay, send that replay. Alright. Of course, we would have had a perfect run had Shacked worked. Anyways. Terrible, very good, decent. We'll take Dreadful. Infused Fist, uppercut an enemy, pushing them back for same magic damage. Both are inflicted with 3 infusion, which gives us shielding. This amount is doubled per combo stack. Okay, that's actually looking more our speed with Ambusher and Future Willer. Looks like it's finishing Fist. I wonder if doubled occurs twice. We have 2 combos. Time to find out. Alright, heal me up. Let's go. Shit, we were gonna go back. We were gonna go back. I'll be honest, you've served your purpose. I don't want to play with you anymore. And honestly, just free me up the space. This isn't worth it, IMO. We're going to Derelict Starship. We've got Vulnerable here. What does this say? It says that it's attack binding. Okay. We don't need money anymore. Take me to a rare augment. We could actually use the station grade klaxon. Like I could do this. It's something. All right. Pressurization tank is an alchemist? And a Star Walker? Like how? I don't understand how, but that's a grind. Then we get 2 potions per combat, which I think is actually quite a bit excessive. But at least it does, like, yeah, honestly, that's a bit excessive. We gain a potion almost every node. I kind of wish that that was something else. I don't think this is worth our time. Even the Star Walker's pretty garbo. Let's go ahead and re-roll this. None of this really does much for me. Striker. We could grind this, get close to Ancient Wisdom. Precise is something. On critting, gain a stack of Blur. Now we re-roll this again. There's Mythos. We need that in order to unlock Godkeeper, and that's about it. We also don't get hit, so at least it's 20 magic damage for the time being. I don't know. Reroll me again. Spear of the Gods. There we go. It's everything that we wanted the last thing for, except actually useful. Yeah. Striker and Mythos. Physical damage, movement. We've been running into a lot of problems with that. Combo Eruption. When used with combo, deal plus 50 physical damage. That is... Oh my god, that's plus 25% on a blue. Does it stack? Is it plus 50% physical damage per combo? Because then I could see it. Preserving Jinx actually doesn't sound that bad. We could also re-roll here. I think we're going to do that. This gives us movement. I think we're okay with that. We just got to figure out how to use it more often. Because this gives us almost a third of our movement just for using it. If anything, it's like something. I don't know. I honestly don't know what we're going to grind here. I kind of want to keep Spear of the Gods for a while, so let's go get another Vestige. Why don't we? We are getting a little bit crazy with the re-rolling, though, so might need to back off just a bit. And then we run into this. No? On turn, gain Martial Artist. That's 1 stack? What the frick? Like... Sure? Oh my good lord. Now I'm just confused. We'll take an Oozing Jelly. Oh! This doesn't specify combat? Let's go. Okay. This is just such an easy eruption. Okay. Probably should have farmed a couple of runic strikes out of that, honestly. 2,000 damage? Okay, I think that's getting doubled. Like, okay, I think we found out how we kill Cinder. We're gonna be okay. Bap. Oh my good lord, that's good. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think it's Grim Vortex here. We lose damage per Jinx, but we gain Dread faster, we're reducing cooldowns and stuff like that. Huge area. I guess it's around us. It might get a bit spicy. We'll trust it. What the frick are these things? We have a grinder. Reroll me. There's Mythos. Cloak of the Conspirator is also a moderate amount of damage. I'm looking for anything here. Okay. Return to the Impaled Pure Spear with 70 physical to pull it out. Excuse me? Am I some sort of joke? I still think that we're grinding this. Smiting our enemies every turn, though. Like, currently our smites are dealing, I guess, just an amount of damage. I really don't feel this at all. Is that worth grinding, though? That's really the question. I don't freaking know, man. We're fine with money. Maybe we just grind this at this point. Dope. I actually think I want the Mercurial. We have so much problems with move speed. Yeah. Grind this sucker. We're still at Alchemist. We're at Alchemist 4 now, so now we have to leave a potion slot open at all times. That's fine. Let's go get some augments. We're going to leave that here for a bit. And we're going to use both of our potions. First things first. Let's save that. That's kind of embarrassing. That's some pretty good range. And we honestly need to use both of these anyway, so I guess we're just gonna be a little bit silly about it. Unstable Brew, much better. Vengeful Infusion, decent. That should help secure our perfect in this upcoming fight. I like the idea of Quicken Jinx, actually. Like, it's been a long time since I've thought that Quicken Jinx is a good idea. Hashtag never. But on this character, being able to have a huge AoE, killing enemies gives 2 stacks of dread. Like, that's pretty decent. Inflict daze to colliding enemies. Why? I think that Charged Lightning is currently the best thing here. Decrease magic damage by 30. Inflicts 20 poison. What? Why? What do we got here? We have no ambusher. Oh, there's going to be a shop. Give me this. Why not? Mythos doesn't care. Just at 2, receive the Mythos Award. Hold up now. I will receive a Mythos Award. Now we got Storm King 3, plus 60 base smite damage, plus our ability damage. Oh, baby. Okay. Now we're cooking with gas. Oh. 243 damage? It's a little misfortunate. That's pretty good. Oh my goodness, hold up. Oh, oh no. What's damage? Oh. Yeah, I think we can solve Cinder. Okay. That was hilarious. Whoops. Looks like Grim Vortex is maxed. If only there was a reason that I'd want to do something about that. Ayo. I don't think that we have any hexes or anything. We might as well use it. Then start brawling. Whoops. Fountain of Creation. On your turn, gain 1 will for each binding on cooldown. Okay. Seems decent. I'm looking at the sets. I don't think it's worth grinding for the sets. So we got to start looking now at stuff that's worth grinding for the sets. Like, just get Freedom Tally out of here. At this point, we can probably do without Spear of Gods. What do we got here? Triple the damage to whatever has the higher bonus. Whatever. Gain 1 Martial Master per enemy hit. That's kind of... And it's cheaper? Hold up. That's pretty funky. I kind of like that. For no extra damage, it's cheaper and it gives us more Martial Master, which means that it's technically also giving us will. Okay, game. I see you. I don't believe in that. This being free isn't bad. We just gotta be careful not to use it whenever we have, what is it, combo? Because that's gonna be absolutely useless. But, yeah, this being free is nice. Alright. Spear of Gods, Freedom Tally. Looking at everything else we have here, it's kind of important to the build. Yeah. Like, it's so hard to get rid of Decayed Binding when you know that it multiplies and isn't additive. Like, okay, I'll take 50% more damage. This is our good form here, and it's dealing that much. Yeah, okay. Okay. I could have actually kept that there for next turn. That would have been a little cheeky. I don't think it's going to be necessary. I have 10 stacks of dread. Very dreadful. Another Tempest Wrath. It's kind of cute, to be honest. Defeating an enemy reduced the cost of all of these bad boys by 1. Also pretty cute. Like, that almost makes killing the Cinder Cultist free. Adds a little bit more striker that we absolutely don't need. Well, it's not too bad. Another Tempest Wrath is kind of cute too. What do we got over here? Our 5th Storm King, which inflicts marked on anything that we smite. Which is actually everything. Is it me or is that kind of messed up? Okay. Okay. We can get rid of our Mythos now. Do we even care? Like, not really. This is our Mythos. So, that doesn't do anything for us. Crushing Fist, gain plus to the magic side. Gaining combo gives plus 150 damage to the next strike. Are you... like, what the frick is this? Like, that one's actually moderately good. Like, that's basically... what is that? That's plus 45 around damage. The skill costs 75. But you have other means of gaining combo. Like... It's weird. Should probably be a blue, but... it goes really hard on... what is it? The Twin Fist, though. Alright. I think it's just Crushing Fist. If we're, like, quadrupling that damage... and that's how we plan on solving Cinder... just go crazy. We probably could have sold something. Oh my god, Nim's Oath is just so frickin' roided. Like, look at this thing. 1 shielding, daze to all enemies, plus 10 HP. Might as well just have like a set that adds blur at that point, and this is like you win the game. Also really obviously enjoy Acknowledgement of Exemption. We can't afford it though. Well, let's do it, fam. Oh no. Our smite almost killed them. No. And we actually mark twice a turn because we smite twice now. No. Okay, hold up. We can do this. Yeah. We don't even actually need to spend it if we don't want to. That seems like a waste. This whole thing seems like a waste, to be honest. We're in Magic, of course. I really don't want to waste the turn. So we're going to punch you for a hecaton. But you're only going to take 1,000 damage. That's what I think about that. Oh! Thank you for dying super easy. I think we actually want to be here, pick up this orb. We want to cleanse, and then drop like right here. Okay. Make sure to cleanse. Pick up this power orb. We have 2 combo for the next turn. Who needs to take potions? Apparently us. Still. I'm trying to think of anything else that we can do to boost our damage besides just quaffing these potions because reasons. Still not quite there, but we've got tons of, well, we also got this, I guess. Keck. Heart of the Last Lifeless! And a potion of power! Yeah, I'd say that was pretty good. The only reason we ever took damage was because of that shock. Because we would have dealt like more than 400 damage to the other puppets. And then we would have been able to just hard focus Giannis at that point. Maybe we still would have taken damage, but we wouldn't have gotten stuck and taken damage for like literally nothing. Anyways, it was a fun run. Hopefully it was fun for you guys to watch, or at least educational. If you have any feedback whatsoever, be it questions, comments, concerns, misplay alerts, be sure to put that down in the comments below. And until next time, I will catch you guys around. Show me the leaderboard. Dope.